Hi guys, and welcome back, I guess. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, yeah, Marsh Clan. Everyone already knows that I'm very into warrior cats and Clan Gen as a whole, and because I do other videos and recordings, although not for a while now. So this one's a little different, and I'm a bit late to the game for it, but I've seen loads of other videos of people drawing their warrior cats and every other year or so. So that's what I'm doing. Because why not? I don't know if I'll make more, but I just thought these were cool and I made a new story and stuff, so yeah, let's just get into it. Clear warning before we start, this will be between 1 and 2 years. That's because the first year nothing really interesting happened, so I extended the year. However, it will follow as 1 year if I do more of these. So we have Greystar, Marsh Clan's leader, who is sadly a bit upset this year due to an event that he is worried that could have been stopped and he didn't do enough to stop it. He's holding a piece of red fur symbolising the murderer, and yes, a murder happened, sadly, and he knows he must exile the culprit, but he fears that it won't do much good and will only cause more misery, as he's not getting any younger and he's already lost a life. That was because of Leaf Bear, which also took the life of Blue Song, one of their medicine cats. He fears it's only going to get worse from here. Next up is Deputy Goose Runner and their mate Bright Hollow. In their first year, it was all joyful in their new relationship, till their kits were becoming apprentices. They lost one of their kits to Kit and Cough Day Kit before they could become an apprentice. Day Kit looked the most like Bright Hollow with 2 different coloured eyes. This was really hard on Goose Runner, and then she became very overprotective of her remaining kits, and this sort of rubbed off on her son, Honeypaw. In their year 2, the events of the murder and then the Deputy Gingertail retiring as a result, Goose Runner became deputy, focusing on the well-being of the clan. However, this meant they were ignoring Bright Hollow, who is worried for them. But Bright Hollow has other issues regarding their mother, who has just joined the clan. Bright Hollow isn't very happy of her mother's arrival. They don't have a great relationship. And Bright Hollow has now got half-siblings, which she is not very pleased with because she doesn't like them. Next up is the head medicine cat, Cloverdust. Cloverdust is distraught this year as he had already lost his mentor Blue Song and now his former apprentice Sandmark. Although Sandmark had a father, Gingertail, Cloverdust felt a fatherly bond with Sandmark. As a medicine cat, he could never have kits of his own. He is deeply saddened he could not prevent her fate. He watched wide-eyed as Redfur killed her. His grief has not gone unnoticed, so Greystar appointed Ravenpaw as his new apprentice, but Cloverdust just ignores him, as he doesn't feel ready to move on, and while Redfur is still in camp, he's very wary. Next is the new medicine cat apprentice, Ravenpaw. Ravenpaw is not happy to be a medicine cat, as he has permanent condition of constant joint pain, which doesn't allow him to be a warrior. So he's very jealous and envious of his brother, Badgerpaw, who gets to be a warrior and do all the training that he couldn't do otherwise. His brother has actually been very distant recently, and he doesn't know why. He also knows something happened with Cloverdust's old apprentice, but doesn't know the full details, as Cloverdust is very cut off from him. And this makes him very unhappy, as his mentor is ignoring him instead of training him, and if he can't do anything, why should he be bothering at all? Next are the mediators. Fuzzjump is the head mediator of the clan, and she had already came to the clan really old. She had been living on the marsh for years, and she became very wise of it. She could no longer defend herself out in the wild, so she came to the clan for refuge, which the clan accepted. She then became a mediator, feeling that was where she was best suited. And soon she got Twigpaw, an apprentice. Twigpaw is one of the kits of Goose Runner and Bright Hollow. She is the most independent and mature of her siblings, and she loves a good debate, hence why being a mediator felt like the right path for her. However, her mother is still very doting on her, which she doesn't like. She rather would be left alone than fussed over. She understands why her mother is like that, but still doesn't like it. And she also doesn't spend time with her siblings a lot because they're too childish for her taste. Next up in the lineup is Mothfern. Now, Mothfern is also involved in this murder drama this year, as she came to the clan from a former rogue group before Redfur returned, and when he did return, she encouraged his actions, believing in his thoughts and why he wanted to hurt the clan. And he helped him to murder Sandmark. Redfur and her became mates soon after the plot, and she led the leader and deputy out of camp to allow Redfur to murder Sandmark. However, the clan doesn't know she was involved, and she's playing it cool until Redfur's trial, and if he is exiled, she will go with him. She has bigger plans for him than I think Redfur expects. Redfur only wanted revenge on the clan, but I think Mothfern is looking for more. I'm sorry, but that's going to be for it for now. I'm probably going to have to make this like a 3-parter, as there are a lot of cats to get through. But so far, I hope you enjoy, and have a great day.